Guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. We're going to work on some Christmas. Okay, welcome back, you guys. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you guys here. So we're going to work on Masterboards without using scrap papers, without using fabrics or any of that stuff. We are going to instead use like some inks and some sprays and some stamping, and we're going to make Masterboards for Christmas. This is one that I did. I don't know if you guys can see all the glittery, glowy stuff on here. I got a little carried away on this one. I was watching Bobi earlier with one of her Craft-A-Ween videos, and she made a Masterboard. And I said, I'm going to do that, because this is a Masterboard without using a bunch of different papers. This is just using inks and sprays and stamps and all that stuff. We got some really pretty stars on here. So I'm going to do some more. We're going to do them together. So I'm going to do another red and green one first, but I want to do something a little differently this time. Okay, I had to get some of these brushes. What you're going to start with is just an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, okay? What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to put some ink down. Now, I want to do a blue one, too. I don't know if I will have time to do it for this video, but we will see. So for my reds, let's see. I've got this one, which is Lumberjack Plaid, which is a really beautiful color. And then I got some of these small ones that you get in the packs, you know, and that one's Fired Brick. I think my favorite one is the Lumberjack Plaid. The greens, we've got, this one is a Mowed Lawn, which is a pretty good green. I have this ink here, which is pretty close to that same color. I don't really have a green that's like Christmas green. I also have Peeled Paint, and I have Forest Moss. So I think this one's probably going to be the best one. And then I also saw from Bobi, she had used this Iced Spruce. It's such a pretty color. I don't know what it would look like, so it will go with the green and red one. It will not go with the blue one. Or I will test it on something, because really when I do the blue, I wanted something silver, and I don't really have anything silver unless I use the embossing. This is Snowflake Tinsel. So I guess I could, I think I know what I'll do with that, but we'll save that for when we get to the blue, okay? So first what we're going to do is we're just going to put some color on here, okay? Just in various places. Just kind of blend it around the page. But we got to leave, you know, space for our greens. And then I also have, I have this crushed corduroy, which might be okay on here. We're going to try a little bit and see. Okay, so there's that one. Let's go with, what did I do with my, there it is. So we're just going to kind of go along here. I don't want it to get ugly, like the colors. So if it gets ugly, you guys won't see this video. Okay. I'm trying to think what, don't think we're going to, well, let's, did I get a brush for this? Let's just put a little bit of this in here. It really doesn't look much different than the, okay. Oops, wrong one. That's not what I meant. This is what I meant. Okay, enough of the inks, I think. Okay, so let's get this, and we're going to spritz it, okay, because these are distress inks. We're going to see how ugly it gets. Okay, it's not real ugly. Okay, we're going to let this dry, and then I'm going to be back. Okay, so we're all dry. We don't see a lot of the corduroy color. I mean, you see a little bit here, a little here, some over here, and like the red really turned more into a pinkish color. But we are now going to go to our shimmer sprays. So for this one, I've got, what is this one? This is Post Box Red. It's really hard to see that. And I got these two greens. This one is a fresh lime, which, I don't know. We'll try it and see. And then this one is cut grass. And then I'm also probably going to put some of this, some of the Pure Sunshine on. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start with this red. See if we can get some more actual red in here. We're just gonna spray some red on in different spots, and then let's put some green. Oh boy, that's a bright green, isn't it? And see, it's getting at that stage, that ugly color stage, I think. Maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? And then we're going to put some of our gold on. Kind of give it a... Okay. Let's clean this table up. Okay. So there is that. Do we need to dry this a little bit? What do you guys think of that? Okay. It's still a little, I guess it's still a little damp at the top here. Okay, so now I got some stamps. I put a bunch of those words on the last one. Let's go with this. Let's see, this one says, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So let's put this on our block. And do we want to try the black? I think my black is strong enough. Let's see if we can get this to show on here. Okay. We're going to put this in just different places. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Let's go down here. Now remember, this is, you know, a masterboard, so it's going to be cut for stuff. So it doesn't really matter where you're putting your stamps. I think I'm just going to have it, one of these in each corner. Okay. And then the one in the center. Okay, let's see. Do we want some snowflakes on there? Let's see. Nope, there's a little tiny one. Let's go with the little tiny one first. And see if we can put these on here. Little snowflakes. Cute. And let's change it out. Go to a different snowflake. Ooh, pick the whole thing up there. Pretty. Let's put one here. Let's see what else. Let us get let me like just block off a little bit. I want this snowflake. And let's put it right there. And let's try something here and see. I've got my red stuff. Hold on, let's where is my, okay, it's right here. This is a dauber. So I'm gonna put this on this stamp. And we're gonna stamp it right here. Now let's see what happens here. Okay, not bad. Okay. Noise alert. Nope, it didn't work. It was not wet enough. I mean, there's a little bit on there. It did not go on there enough, but you can see a little bit of the sparkle. Oh well, I just wanted to try that and see. Let's see, what else do we want to put on here? Do we have enough of this? Do we have more word? What's these words right here? snowflakes have fallen. Okay, let's see. Do we want to stamp that and do you want to try? I don't think the red's going to show up. So we're just going to stick with the black. And put one there. Let's go. Oh, we got our other one under here. And let's do one more. Let's go there. Yeah. It's a little dark, I feel like. But it's not horrible. Not horrible. How's it looking for you guys? Just as dark. Okay. Alright, so let's... Yeah, this one is darker than this one, but I really kind of like this one. Okay, so now let's work with some blues. Where is my... There it is. Let's work with the blue. And first we're going to get some ink on. Okay. I think we'll get some lighter blues also. So it'll be all this blue, and then we'll see how that looks. Because I like blue also for Christmas. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. So we've got Broken China and Uncharted Marina. Both. Try some of this out. It looks a lot like the marooner one. And the blue looks more purple, doesn't it? Can you guys see that? The blue looks more purple. So let's get our water and spray. It looks very icy. Okay, we're going to let this dry and then I will be back. Okay, so they're pretty much dry. And so we've got like a purple and teal. Because that blue, which is chipped sapphire, really does look more like purple than it does a blue. But it's still pretty. Don't get me wrong, I think it's still pretty. Okay, so now we've got, let me see what I've got in. Okay, so this one is a teal. This one is a really pretty blue. Okay, so I sprayed that, and that blue is really pretty. Boy, it's getting difficult to work with because it's all curled up. And some of the ink came off my thumb on the edges right here, which is bothersome. But it's okay, it's not a whole lot. Clean up my mess here. So I'm glad I got this glass mat. Okay, so I don't have any silver. So what do we want to do? What if I did kind of like, I've got the embossing pens. What if I did some little silver? Let's see. Well, I've got this one. This one is snowflake tinsel, which is pretty. So let's try that. Okay, so let's try putting on, let's open this up. We're going to do just a few at a time. We got a silver one too. I pulled out a silver one. Okay. So let's do just some, let's do those right now. Let's get a piece of paper. I'm not sure where they are now, but we'll just put this all on here like this. Okay. Leave that there. Let's okay. Now we're gonna hush hush. Okay, so that one does more of like a white when it's done. So let's I don't know if I like this or not. Okay. Did more of a silver. Can you guys see it going on there? And then these over here are more white. So, I mean, I think it's a nice addition. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more on here. And then I'll be back when I'm done with them. I did a bunch of swirling and all kinds of stuff with the embossing powders. So now we're going to start stamping. What do we want to stamp with? Let's see. Do this one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
cute. That is cute on there. And it's tea time. Yeah, I like that. I like how this one is stamping with this color. This is the Uncharted Mariner or Mariner. And you can use these for anything. You can use them for, I think I already mentioned this, you can use them for journal cards and tags. Okay, I'm going to do one more of this one. Right here. And then let's do some snowflakes. Let's go here. This is a good one. Go there. Oh, look how pretty, you guys. This blue stamp's really good. There. There. And one more of this size. Let's go here. Okay, now I want to get some small ones on here. There's a small one. Let's put it right up in here. What do you think of that, you guys? I think it'll make some really pretty tags. Let's put one down here in this corner. Let's do one more style of stamp. Let's go to this one. Let me wipe that off. Pretty. Okay, that's really pretty. Do you want any more, like, Christmas? Let's see if we can find a place to stick some of these. Oh, it definitely doesn't stamp over top of the embossed stuff, does it? Look at that. It just totally missed it. Let's try here. Yeah, it does not stamp on the... That's okay, though. It's not like it's gotta be stamped there. Let's go like this. And, well, if I didn't have so many there, I would do one there, but there's no point if it's not going to show up. Really want to go? No. Here would be good, but it's, I feel like it's going to just blend in with Let's just do it here anyway. There we go. Okay. I think we've got enough stamps on there. That one stamped really good. This is a really old stamping set for Christmas. I can tell because they're kind of discolored a little bit. I got these from the used craft store in Denton. Pretty sure that's where I got them from. And all it comes with is this little piece of like cellophane over the top. Okay, so there we go, you guys. We've got 3 of them. Masterboards to be able to use for whatever Christmas things, ephemera pieces I want to make. Let me know which one is your favorite. I feel like I really like this, but I'm really liking this blue one too, with all the swirlies and everything. If you guys have any other ways to use the embossing stuff, because right now I've got the pens and then I've got this, and I tried this on a stamp and it didn't even make a print when I put the embossing stuff on. So yeah, I'm not super happy with either one of these. I mean, it could just be what I try to use, so I don't know. But the pen worked the best, of course, because it was all these swirlies. But yeah, there we go. Let me know which one is your favorite. And we'll be using these in future projects for Christmas. That was the point of getting these Masterboards put together. But I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.